Hello everyone, welcome back to Homestuck. Last episode, we watched this cool cutscene? Flash, whatever. And got finished with the character selection stuff, so we're just going to be reading for a while. Hopefully we're done with that troll for a while too, because I can't take it. Not Queen Troll, the UU Troll. Also, if you're enjoying, like the video, become a member if you want to see these episodes a week early, you know, all that stuff. Anyway, let's level up. Good job, Jake. You got your ass kicked. No, I can't do anything. The absurd drubbing earned you another rung on your esche ladder. One of the steeper prices you've had to pay for a bit of ladder climbing, but in the end you suppose it was all worth it to be able to bask in the glory and prestige of the Peter Panache rung. You guess. Who are you kidding? You don't have a clue what that means. Pester Dirk. Oh my. Sir. Bro. Timaeus testified. I'm being murdered. Your contraption and its busy fist just royally kicked my ass. And that sure as God made little green apples. What? And that sure as God made little green apples isn't all there is to say on the matter. That doesn't make any sense to me, but sure, man. Are you listening to my friend? I'll have you know my ass was straight up served ice cold. My savaged caboose has been catered to impeccably. Not unlike that of a gentleman stranded on an island inhabited by a race of indigenous butlers. I hope the far-fetched scenario I've described has inadequately communicated the severity of my robotic butt-whooping. Does this mean I pass the test or whatever the fuck? Can your robot drop the bullshit and give me the uranium now or what? Dirk? Where the frig are you? I'm afraid Dirk can't hear you right now, Jake. Oh, nuts. Well, I'm going to die. Oh, we're gonna go to the endless void of monsters and evil. Or Dream Bubble, whichever one comes first. Am I dead? Well, what the hell is that? Is that a Vriska? Oh my god, it's a blue lady. What? Who are you? You're not Vriska. At least I don't think. Why are you wearing a car cat necklace? That's strange. Roxy, I just had the most amazing dream. There's a Vriska for me, too! I hate this hat. I still can't find Dirk. All I get is his jerkwad shades. Surprise, sir freaking prize. Jake English. Can't you see I'm fuck deep in all these stupid meow cats? Oh, no. I can't see that, actually. I'm also fuck deep and busy. What isn't it? Or what is that? Just seeing if you'd heard from him yet. I would really like to speak with him today. You know, like actually in person instead of through his aggravating liaison who is so far up his own ass with this HAL 9000 shtick of redonkulous. Shtick, it's redonkulous. Is he avoiding me or something? I hope I didn't piss him off through some indiscernible slight. Gosh, he can be so sensitive. Nah, he's just, biding his time, I guess. Well, okie dokie. Man, I just had a crazy dream after getting cold-clocked by his roughhouse droid. Yeah, there's been that going around. What? Dreamin'. What was yours about? Or what was yours about? Well, I don't want to alarm you or anything, but it may have just featured none other than the girl of my dreams! What? She had sharp, funny horns and a nice blue dress, and she may have been some sort of spidery vampire. I don't know. It was very brief, but she waved to me. No. This won't do at all. What won't? You slobbering over some alien dream girl. Fuck that. I'm having a hard enough time keeping track of the Jake Steaks as it is. The Jake Steaks. The Jake Steaks? The Jake Steaks. Also, who said she was an alien? I just thought she was some kind of pretty monster. Listen, bro, I know you love adventures or some dumb shit like that, but you are forbidden from thinking about her again. Okay, I mean, this is a strange reaction, Roxy, but okay. She was a figment of my imagination, so what choice do I even have? Exactly. She was a fake girl, so forget it. A fakey fake fuke. Wait a minute. Has Jane talked to you about it? Anything? About anything? Yes, I do imagine our last chat could fit that description. No, I mean about anything serious. Feelings ways. Shit! About your emotions? Not really. Ugh, I knew she'd procrastinate on this. On what? Can't you just message her now? Sure, but what are you talking about? Should I expect a serious exchange about feelings and whatnot? Depends on the present magnitude of her tight assery. Someone needs to move you fuckers along and get some stuff out in the popen already. Wait, will this be about a certain unrequited pinings you have alluded to earlier? I didn't say nothing. It ain't saying anything to that effect. Indubitably. Miss Zipperlips, was it? Humorously misspelled, of course. Zweep. I guess I can't help but wonder if that truly is the way she sees me, or if it is some wild ego-stroking delusion on my part. I always get the sense that people sort of fancy me, but who knows? I could just be miles off the old rocker about that. You're right, I think it's high time we cleared the air on some things. Even if there is a chance, it gets all awkward and prickly. That is what being brave and adventurous is all about, after all. It isn't just about summoning the courage to pilfer some priceless loot from a trap-laden catacomb, or shooting at stuff with 2 guns at once. There are treacheries of the heart to consider. Lol, you fucking dork. But yes, do that. Shit, I gotta go. I think there's somebody in here. Are you in danger? Pastor Jane. The robot's killing itself to give you the uranium, Jake, no. Aloha, madame. Jake, hey there. I was actually about to message you. Yes, I've heard that maybe your correspondence was forthcoming. You did? I just got off the horn with Roxy. Wait, what did she tell you? Well, not anything all that specific. Did she goad you into writing this message? Oh, you know how it is, with her ways. What ways? You know, ways. I believe they are not incongruous with those of a feisty and provocative young woman. Provocative my behind? She's skirting dangerously close to meddlesome territory. No, it's really not like that. Hold on. God damn it. It's just Dirk's inscrutable WrestleBot acting up over there. What the fuck is it doing now? Has one of his gadgets been causing trouble for you over there as well? If by causing trouble you mean clobbering the ever-friggin' tar out of me while still switched to novice setting, then yes. But that is not why I messaged you. I will not be deterred here, Jane. Deterred from what? Deterred from what? I need to stop slipping into the Jake voice. It's way too easy. Jane, I think it's time we had an honest-to-goodness dame-to-fella talk. Like about our... stuff. You know? Our stuff? Our feelings. Like how we feel about each other. Yes. Okay. I don't think I'm out of line in suggesting we've been tiptoeing around some things here, do you? Have we? I think so. It's just a hunch. Is there something you want to say to me, Jake, about how you feel? Absolutely. I feel that total honesty between us will be the best policy as we begin our journey together. So, I say let's put all the facts on the table where we can both see them. With that in mind, I would like to ask you a question, Jane, and I hope it doesn't strike you as being too forward. Go on. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I've picked up on certain, let's say, hints. So, I'm just going to come up and ask. Oh boy, this is proving to be a serious challenge to my bravery now that I'm going through with it. It's getting a little hot under the collar here. No, it's okay. Please, continue. Okay, then. What I'd like to know is, do you like me, Jane? Wait, what? I mean, do you like me as more than a friend? Do you envision us like an item, a romantic pairing of sorts? Wow, is that the direction you prefer our relationship to progress? Well, Please be honest with me, Jane. Just come out and say it. Do you fancy me? No! No? What the fuck? Oh no. I see. Very well then. Jeez, must have really misread that one. I feel like kind of a bonehead now. Are you sure the answer is no? I guess. That sure was the thing I said. Yes, fair enough. I guess I did put you on the spot there, didn't I? You know, it may sound cocky of me, but I really was not prepared for this answer. You must think I'm just the epic freaking tool now. Couldn't say I disagree if you did. No! Oh my god, what am I saying here? Jake, I didn't mean it. I didn't want to make you feel that way. Now, Jane, let's not backpedal here. You've spoken the truth, and I greatly appreciate and respect you for that. But now that I think about it, you know what? No? Please don't take this the wrong way, but your answer is actually kind of a relief. It is? I consider you to be a lovely lady of the highest caliber, and I really think any gent worth his salt would be a huge bozo to let the chance to go steady with you slip through his fingers. I've even given the possibility some thought myself. You have? Sure, I'm only human, Jane. I'm going to entertain, let's say, certain ideas. What ifs, you know? Like, what if we did meet up someday and you asked me out or something? I'm sure I'd say yes, given all we've been through together, and then who knows? You would? Probably, but I'm kind of babbling here. The point is, those are all just silly daydreams about stuff and about your feelings for me and that I was projecting on you, which weren't even real. And now that we've been honest with each other about this, we can kind of move on and just be great friends. Friends? Oh boy! And it's a load off the top, to be honest, because that was a lot to think about on top of everything else. Everything else? Things are kind of complicated for me, Jane. With you and Roxy and Dirk and his crazy responder, and now, well, it's a tangled web, let's just put it that way. I don't think I'm following. There are a fuckload of irons in the fire, Jane. So many irons in the fire. Such a tangled web. It is a web full of flaming irons. And mixed metaphors, apparently. Exactly. See, you get it. I really don't, Jake. Oh, son of a bitch! What? The robot's being weird again. Wow, it really is perfect Vriska. This is who Vriska was looking for in John. Irons in the fire. Oh, he smashed the uranium like an idiot. What's happening? I'm having some sort of mental episode. See, this is what I'm talking about. Or it's having a mental episode. See, this is what I'm talking about, Jane. This is what I'm dealing with here. Like I said, my life is many different hells of complicated. Jake, could you just tell me what you're talking about? Oh, you're right. I did say honesty was the best policy, didn't I? So I might as well not keep certain things so close to the vest anymore. Actually, since you've made your feelings apparent and only see me as a friend, that makes it a lot easier. Yes, friends. Maybe you could help me sort out some stuff that's been weighing on me lately. Well, what are friends for, Jake? Jane, are you all right? You seem to be exclaiming more liberally than usual. Me? I'm just terrific. I'm feeling so friendly. I clearly just want to be a good friend and bring all my amazing friendliness to bear on your problems. Friendly style. Shit, I mean, That's aces. Jane, you're a sweetheart. So, as I was saying, I can't help but feel like all this stuff is probably going on with Dirk, like his responder's mind games and his robot's mysterious and brutal hazings are all like... Man, and I know this is going to sound crazy. What? Like they're all sort of a part of a really long-term and esoteric courtship process that is bizarre but somehow makes perfect sense in his mind. Courtship? Yes, from Dirk. To you know. Woo me. Huh, really? I know it's hard to believe, but I know Dirk pretty well, and, well, I'm more than a little sure he likes me in that way, if you catch my drift. Wonk. And with how he is, just so relentless and aggressive about everything, you know. Yeah. So I just start to wonder deep down if maybe it's inevitable. What's inevitable? Him and me. It's more than just best buddies. I know if he has his heart set on something, he'll never let up. So maybe it's just going to happen and things will be easier that way, and I should just try to come to terms with it. I don't think you have to do anything you don't want to do, Jake. Yeah. Wait, do you not want to? Like I said, Jane, I'm inclined to entertain certain ideas and what-ifs, that's all. I mean, we do get along really well and share a lot of interests. I'm not saying I'm going gung-ho to the max about proposition, but yes, I've given it some thought. I don't know. Do you think that's weird of me for even considering it? Well, no. I don't think that makes you weird, Jake. Really? I think that... What, Jane? I think that it's great if you're open to exploring those feelings.
idiot.
That's really swell of you to say that. Have I mentioned what a top-notch friend you are, Jane?
Yes, as a matter of fact, you have.
Now, please don't take me as saying I'm about to go please don't take me as saying I'm about to go leaping into his arms or anything. That would be a bit brash. Can you imagine?
Wee.
But my thought process sort of went like this. He's been my best bro forever, and I've always liked him a lot as a bro. And years ago I used to joke around with him that we would probably be totally into each other if he was a girl. But of course that was before I started to realize he was probably serious about those feelings for me regardless. Come to think of it, maybe that was unwittingly poor form on my part, kind of leading him on or something.
Whoops!
But then later I started thinking, maybe I was being kind of unfair to him in the first place. I mean, by saying we'd be a good match only if he was a girl. Like, is that the last condition there really all that important? Does that make sense? Oh, it's gyrating. You are incredibly understanding, Jane. Thank you so much for listening. I've never told anyone all of that, and it's so great to have a friend as good as you.
That is what I'm good for, it seems.
If we hadn't cleared the air just now, I probably never would have had the gumption to talk about it with you. It's so cool how you were honest with me about how you felt. I think honesty is always the best policy. I can't believe how much I was overcomplicating all of this in my head. The situation's really pretty funny when you think about it.
Yeah.
Not the more Tinkerballs.
Say, Jake, not to cast doubt on your feelings, but are you quite sure all of Dirk's actions have been for the sake of courtship? You did say his robot was prone to assailing you, did you not? Was that really an affectionate gesture?
Well, he basically sent me that thing as sort of a kind of sparring partner. Like to wrestle with, and I love to wrestle.
Oh.
And yeah, I guess he programmed it to be a bit overzealous, but I mean, what do you expect from the guy? I think it's his way of training me to become tougher, which sometimes is annoying, and sometimes when I walk through the jungle I'm sweating bullets wondering if it's about to pounce on me out of nowhere. But there's actually something kind of exciting about that, and it's like every day it becomes more of an adventure. And truthfully, it's probably working. I probably am getting better and being in all these scrums.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And his responder, which I guess is really a part of his personality, even if he doesn't like to say so, it kind of lets on a lot more than Dirk ever would. It's almost like it's this weird clone of himself playing passive-aggressive matchmaker between me and his real self.
Yeah, I can see how such a complicated relationship could keep you preoccupied. I guess I can't blame you. Maybe you should just... I don't know.
What?
Maybe you should just go for it. Hell, why not? Just tell him you know how he feels and you're open to the idea. No, seriously, what the fuck was that? Are you shitting me with this? That show was a thing I said, haha. Well, what are friends for, Jake? Stupid. Friendly style, haha. I think that it's great if you are open to exploring these feelings. Oh my god, please just kill me. Hey, Jane, shut the fuck up. Wee. Maybe you should just go for it. Fuck.
You really think so?
Yeah. Sure. Why the hell not?
Well, I was kind of going to let it play out and just see what happens and go from there. But you think a more proactive approach would be better?
Well, he likes you. You seem to like him well enough. Yes, why not? Sounds good to me.
Wow. I must say, the sort of advice surprises me coming from you.
And why would that be? What, are you expecting me to advocate a more conservative approach? To tell you to keep being shy and cagey and keep beating around the bush indefinitely? What would ever give you that idea about me?
Yes, I must say that certainly is a strategy to consider. Jane, I must say your perspective on this is refreshingly bold.
I believe you will find that as a refreshing boldness goes, I am simply the best there is.
It sure looks that way.
Screw it, ask him out. Just kill the suspense already. Become boyfriends and such, have some babies.
Well now, Jane, the decision to sire children with your best bro is not one to be taken lightly.
Okay, I think I have to go. I have this stupid game to play.
Well, it's okay. Roxy's there for you. It'll all work out.
Here. Get this shit out of my face.
But you need it.
Whatever.
Something wrong? What were you two talking about?
I don't want to talk about it, and if I did, I sure wouldn't want to talk about it with you.
Should I be offended or apologetic right now? Help me out. You're talking to glasses here.
I just want to go to sleep and not wake up forever.
I think I'll just put this card on the desk.
Yeah, let's go to sleep. I'm sure that'll work out.
Found her. You just knew you hadn't quite finished the job. When it comes to children who ain't quite been offed yet, you got a sixth sense.
Finished job. She's gonna wake up.
Hang on, it's this guy. Gotta answer this. He better be bearing news of murdered youngsters.
Answer the dignitary.
He says the deceased child count is... He says, the deceased child count's still sitting at 0 over here. You say, what? He says that's not all. You wait for him to spill the beans. He says, one of the brats staged a little rebellion on the moon, stuck the brute's head on a pike for all to see. Real black eye for the kingdom and the condes, sure. Press is going nuts with it.
Wait,
the brute's dead, you say? He says, yes. Damn it, he was one of your best agents. Never really cared for the guy, but you admired his brutality. We all did, sir, he says. This is getting personal, you say. What's the status on these little shits? Where are they now? He says, Prince flew the coop and the girl's gone. You say, gone what? Rogue? After a little while, he says, AWOL. The guy doesn't really take a shine into pun, so you can't say you blame him. You say you're just gonna finish your business here and take the next shuttle to Durs. Over and out.
Oh, the White Queen! Yay, she finally did something. Roxy emerged from fuck deep in Meow Cats. Ah! What have you done?
Why did you have to clone so many cats? Why do they all have to breed so much? Why do they all have to be so friendly?
Proceed to transmaterializer. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them.
You trudge through the fluffy morass in the direction of the mysterious device known as the transmaterializer. You need to send this dead cat back to mom and get the show on the road.
Noise.
More noises echoing in the distance. Some of the meow cats get nervous and poof up their tails. It's pretty clear you aren't alone in here. Better make this quick.
I mean, I guess Rose is dead, so it's not gonna be Rose, but I don't know.
Never understood what the point of this thing was. It's old and damaged. Whatever is supposed to show up on the screens is blacked out, either due to the damage or due to the voidy blackout bullshit that seems to follow you wherever you go. Here's the lab's funky purifier, which you use to clone all these cats. Use your other purifier to make paradox slime from cats. Gather and mix the slime up in this machine and crank out the mutant kitties. You can't use the cloning device's native purifier to make cats, because the target's locked onto your mom. Most of the time, the screen is blacked out, so you have been able to investigate her past carefully, much to your regret. Or her tragic death, for that matter. Right now, the target's locked on a time from her childhood. You have not been able to investigate her past, okay? It's a good thing you stopped by. It's reminding you to collect a DNA sample for later, so you can jumpstart this tri-generational Lalondes family reunion that's apparently supposed to happen.
Purify. Oh, it's Rose.
Looks like, as expected, trying to purify your mother as a kid from the past would have created a paradox. So her paradox slime is the result. But quite unexpectedly, bringing her scarf along for the ride seems to have created no conflict, and you swiped it right off her neck. Young mom probably has no idea what the hell just happened to her scarf. This is so exciting. You're so gonna wear that thing. You don't care how mom gooey it is.
Nice. Scarf.
You stole the kid mom goo in one of your capture log bottles. Wait. That was kind of a weird implementation of your modus. You're not even sure what happened there. Oh well, whatever. You can go just sort of pick it up.
You just sort of
go and pick it up and that works fine. Now, about that totes baller scarf.
Wear the scarf. Be the rider. Yes.
You can't be the rider because in this universe, the pony is too small for some reason. Not that being the rider ever really made much sense in the first place. Anyway, the scarf looks great, and you made a great decision.
Get to that transmaterializer. Frog.
This is probably the most perplexing device in the lab to you. It seems to be a sort of a purifier sendificator hybrid, but it uses a massive amount of power, far more than the simple purifier uses. Sending Friglish home should nearly deplete its entire fuel gauge. You have no idea what could possibly account for the extra power consumption. There are many other puzzling things about it. You don't know what the deal is with the frog up there, or the strange cracked disc symbol, or the arrow which is locked firmly on the B1 side. It's all completely meaningless to you. The only things that make sense are the fuel gauge, the two big buttons, and the coordinate panels indicating where and when to target. But it looks like the panels have been damaged somehow since the last time you looked at it. If you changed them, there'd be no telling what you would change them to, so you might as well not bother and leave them on their previous setting, which was pretty much your plan anyway.
so this goes between universes. We already kind of knew that, but crazy that this just exists. Deploy Friglish. You bust open a bottle of dead cat on the pad and get a little teary-eyed as you say your last goodbye. Oh, hello, G-Cat. Come to pay your respects, huh? The G-Cat, rather, unceremoniously washes a paw with his omnipotent green tongue. Nothing to say there, buddy? No remorse at all? This is his fault, of course, even though he probably didn't mean to get him killed. At least you think he didn't. Duh, what are you kidding? You can't stay mad at... Duh, what are you kidding? You can't stay mad at cats. Others gather... little cat funeral. Others gather around to bid farewell to their common ancestor. This is probably the closest he'll ever come to receiving a proper funeral. Yeah, not really. Bye, Jaspers. A mutant kitten does the honors, intentionally or otherwise. Bon voyage, friend. S. Friglish. Fast forward to Jaspers Sprite. Corral for Jaspers. And that was pretty much how all that happened. Now we know. Jaspers Sprite. Say hi to everybody. Oh, we're actually being Jasper Sprite, okay.
What do you think this is? Act 6 intermission? That'll be happening pretty soon, don't worry. Let's all try to settle down here.
Okay.
That's that, you guess. Hey, where did all the cats go? G-Cat, did you do something pointlessly mischievous again? Wait, there are a few hiding behind the equipment there. Looks like something scared them off. More clank noises behind you. You pretend not to notice and slowly, calmly... reach for your... Freeze, motherfucker! Mocker, fucker... Shit! Motherfucker. Never mind. Sure are a lot of them today. They must be getting more desperate.
All these exiles? What the heck?
Fire! You can't do it. They may be dangerous, but you know they're only looking for food. You have this awful feeling these guys sneak in here now and again and hunt for cats. Best not to think about it, really. Gotta figure out some other way to get out of this jam.
Solicit G-Cat for assistance.
Maybe he's in one of his arbitrarily helpful moods? What do you say there, friend? Little help?
I don't like these lips. This looks strange.
God damn it, G-Cat.
Are these our guys, by the way? No, right? This one looks a little bit like WV, and the one in the farthest back looks a little bit like the judge, but I don't think it's our guys.
Run! You hoof it back to the window on the double. The famished ruffians are in hot pursuit. Jump in. Ah. Whoosh. Whoosh. Whoosh.
Uh-oh. Dirk, what did you do? What happened? Does that mean that lab... Where would that lab be that there'd be a bunch of exiles there? The future? Uh-oh, Roxy.
What the shit?
Oh, dear.
Oh.
Ooh, we're dark now.
What? Where's this?
Doesn't look like anywhere I know. Kind of looks like Lolar, but it's not. Who? Evil Pfeffery? I think I've actually seen her before. Isn't she the one on the cover for the song Hate You? I like that song. Or it's like 108 Stars or something or other. It's a good song. It's like Avriska Pfeffery. That's what it looks like to me.
I'll get ya. What the hell? Oh my god. Can't someone wobble be spet?
Oh no, that's her.
So Pfeffery was like the happy British, so she's got to be evil British.
Count some woobies, bitch. Yes. I can't make it too frisky, but I guess it'll be British anyway, so you'll know the difference. Roxy, no. Examine fenestrated plane.
This thing just appeared out of thin air. Did someone syndificate it to you, or is it that goddamn cat again up to his tricks? Looks like it's one of Roxy's. Maybe she knows what's up. Should probably ask her. Ask Roxy.
So is it sending her through... Oh, wait. I bet you I know what it is. Okay, I think I understand. So the two fenestrated planes are sending her through the outer ring, I think. Like she's rerouting herself through the outer ring to skip to the other location. And that's why she keeps sleepwalking into the outer ring. Because it's her dream self following along with her real self's journey through there. And why now she's able to... But that's not Pfeffery. I don't know. I don't know. If that was Pfeffery, that would make a lot more sense, because she's dead. But maybe traversing through the outer ring has allowed her to land in the troll dimension? Or, alternatively, maybe this troll is dead, and it's one of the trolls from the session that got reset. And it's actually a troll ancestor. But isn't Pfeffery's ancestor the Empress? And she's still alive. So I don't know how that works. I don't know.
Roxy, what the hell are you doing? She doesn't respond. Maybe must be busy with something. Probably just goofing off and drinking up a storm as usual. Looks like it'll have to wait anyway. Somebody's messaging you.
The other you? Undying umbrage. Okay. Began jeering to Maya testified. Wait, is it Jigsaw?
Hello, Dirk. Want to play a game?
What does Jigsaw sound like? I don't even know. Something like that.
Oh, motherfuck. What do you say? Tumut?
I don't know. It can't be that, because that's too close to Jake's voice, but... I can do Monokuma. It's kind of like Jigsaw.
Well, hello, Dirk. I want to play a game.
Oh, motherfuck.
What do you say, Tumult?
That voice is probably going to be very funny when we see this character.
What game?
You know what game. The one where I say I'm going to kill all of you someday, and there's nothing you can do about it. Just some more menacing shit like that. It's just bundled up in the pretense a whole lot of useless fucking puzzles.
Who does that sound like? It sounds too much like somebody, I think.
I don't know. There's too many characters in this game. Or this story. Whatever. You know what I mean.
Alright, that game. And here I thought you were going to ask me to draw you more weird porn for some reason.
Well, the night is still young, so who knows? But nah, I was just dropping by again to say how I'm going to kill you, that's all. And this is just assuming you don't all die before I get the chance to puzzle murder you, on account of you being a bunch of hideous fuck-ups. I mean, look at this. You already blew it.
Blew what?
On Durst, you upset the order, didn't you? You went and pissed off the witch, and they're going to hunt you down, dude. They're probably on their way to kill you right now.
I'm pretty well hidden on Durst. I doubt they'll find me until I'm ready to be found again.
No, not on Durst. On your planet, Earth. You're pretty fucking easy to find there, don't you think? Oh yes, your aggressors are already coming for you. I've seen it, in fact. They're probably already here.
Yeah, well, I was expecting as much. It's kind of why I was on my way to the roof just now, till I was interrupted by this window appearing and then by you. Maybe I should try plugging it in.
Oh my god, who cares? It's just some more pointless trash for you to obsess over, and distract you from getting any actual relevant shit done. The amount of time you people waste, it is fucking unbelievable to me. I've read about some of the things that your predecessors have done, far more than I cared to, trust me. And every time I'm always just, get to the fuck on with it already.
Okay, so one of them is Homestuck fan, one of them is Homestuck hater, I understand.
I didn't think you were such a historian.
I'm not. She sends me so much bullshit about this. You don't even know. She wants to hear what I have to say, like exchange theories and shit. And I have to be like, bitch, I don't goddamn care, every time. But it doesn't matter. What's the next thing I invariably find on my terminal? Another goddamn wall of text, all color-coded and formatted for me to read and everything. Just walls and walls of candy-ass, tutti-frutti fucking shitloads of text, of people babbling mostly. We're talking about migraine-inducing diuretic vertical suicide drops of ugly fucking words, impenetrably asinine rainbow free-falls of frivolous banter, got it? So I say, what is this? I told you if you sent me any more fanfiction, I would fly to Prospect and murder you in your sleep, which I still might do regardless, but anyway. She says these are actual ancient transcripts. I'm like, well, fuck. How can these people talk so much? I feel like I'm picking up some bad habits from you windbagging piss faces. Look at this. I wasn't even going to go off like this. This was supposed to be just in and out. Fuck you. I'm so done here. Anyway, later, you horse-porking twit.
Wait, just one more thing before you go. Your sister was saying you were having some doubts about playing. Is that true?
Who? These are the rap robots, never mind.
She's not my sister. We don't got sisters. Is that a thing? Don't drag us through your nasty human familial mud. Of course I'm going to play. I was just saying I wouldn't, you know, to fuck with her and make her cry. Look, I have a choice, but to play. How else am I going to get out of this desolate rock? You think I want to stay here, just hang around till I join the 100 billion corpses fertilizing the soil?
I see. No, didn't think so. I was just curious.
Human curiosity is contemptible. She shares that with you, and I can't fucking stand it.
Gotcha. You seem to hate us, but I notice it doesn't stop you from talking to us frequently, or at least to me. Surely there must be at least one of our virtues you admire.
Yes, ambition. That's the only good one. And I think you got that, which is maybe why you're the only one I can put up with for any duration. Let's call it a grudging respect, which is the only kind that's even worth a fuck.
I'll take that as a rare overture of friendship.
No, don't.
So, do you even know how this is going to work?
What?
Your session. Can you really have a session with only 2 players?
She says you can, and she likes to think she's the expert. Personally, I don't care. Maybe it's against the rules what we're doing. I just want to get in there and just fuck shit up.
Yeah, I sensed that was your plan, which is kind of what I'm talking about. How can you win like that? I thought the objective was to try to cooperate with your co-players to achieve an objective, not compete with them to try to kill them. I don't think we've had one conversation where you didn't express the desire to kill her.
I guess we'll just have to see, won't we? I think this is probably a different kind of session. One where the players fight for supremacy rather than work together. I think that it must be that way because that is how I want it to be. And if I want something to be true hard enough, then that makes it slightly more absolutely irrefutable. Are you feeling me, fucker?
Maybe you're right, but since that's how you feel now, maybe the truth is that the game is challenging you to overcome those feelings. What if your real quest is to put aside your differences and work together? If you want to both survive and grow as a person.
No. No, no, no. Fuck that shit. Human fuck that shit. Not even alien fuck that shit. So you can understand it better. The kind of fucking of the shit that's going on. Human fuck it so much, so hard, and so angrily.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd dig that idea. Just putting it out there.
How about you shut up and get on the roof and take your fucking punishment? Now where the hell is your ghastly juju?
What?
Go get it and hurry up.
My juju?
The loathsome false person with the floppy limbs and discursite attire that you like to nap with.
Oh, Lil Cal? No, man. Lil Cal's the shit.
That thing is not the shit. It is an uncanny grinning mockery. A bad omen. You should chop it up and burn it.
No way, dude. It's my best friend.
How fucking sad is that? I'm just trying for once, and the only time ever, to be helpful. Those things, you don't even know what they are.
A kick-ass ventriloquist doll? I've been given reason to believe it once belonged to my bro.
I don't give a shit what you believe. There's only one reason for those to exist. It is to turn the life of everyone who occupies the same universe with it into a nightmare.
Some of your alien folk stories?
Yes, but it also is true. Get rid of it.
You could argue that my life is already kind of a nightmare, so there's no point in getting rid of them now. Either way, I'm gonna hang on to them.
You stubborn fuck. Fine. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe yours is untainted. I don't know. Could be. Its eyes look dead to me. Maybe you lucked the fuck out with your particular juju.
Honestly, I had no idea we're this superstitious. Pretty fascinating guy in a way. Can't really figure you out. In case you're wondering why I put up with you more than my friends do.
I wasn't. Now, are you going to go get it or what?
Why do you want me to get Cal so bad?
I don't. Just that I saw you, slightly ahead of now, climbing to the roof with that thing. So apparently it's requisite for getting the fuck on with stuff, dumbass.
Okay, so some self-fulfilling shit then. I was hoping for a better reason.
Whatever, don't take it. Make a paradox happen. Works for fucking me.
At this point, I'm leaning toward grabbing him just because he seems to bother you so much.
Well, I've heard worse reasons for acting like a stupid piece of shit.
We're gonna get him. And then I'll probably end.
It's probably a dumb question, but you don't really care about casual spoilers, do you?
Yes, that is unbelievably dumb to ask.
Like, you don't mind telling me I'm about to pick up Cal, and thus causing that to happen. So I guess you similarly wouldn't mind telling us more about significant outcomes.
It's not that I don't mind. It's that I fail spectacularly to give a shit. And there's a big difference. And the fact that I might not clue you into your fate all the time, due to my aggravated apathy over the matter, is an immutable fact that I'm stating for the record. It does not mean that giving a shit is taking place here.
I feel like you said something like that before. Different statements, but in that exact syntax.
Oh, you know what else I hate? When that fucking happens.
Wait, you mean it wasn't intentional? I thought it was kind of like this thing you were doing.
Shut up! You know what? I don't even know what's going to happen, and I don't care. I think it's regrettably likely that you succeed. I think that's what people tend to do when they are regarded as legends by obsessive assholes. So maybe you all die or maybe you don't. But if you don't, I'll take solace in the fact that it means I still get the chance to kill you. How about that for casual spoilers?
Fair enough. Hey, you know, for someone who's had such strong opinions about long-winded people, you've been kind of talking my ear off. I do actually have shit to do.
Ugh, yeah. See how you people suck me into your bullshit. I should have just kept it brief and surly, like I was going to, and just said, "Hello, Dirk, wanna play a game?" And then like, "Bro, Roof, now, bring Juju," and that's it. Yeah, that would have been good. Cold fucking blooded to the point, damn it. And a reference.
That actually sounds familiar, too. Sure you haven't said something like that before?
Yeah, have I? Fuck, I don't know, whatever.
Anyway, let's wrap this up. You stole enough of my time. I didn't even get a chance to try plugging in that window.
I did you a favor. Another pointless action stricken from the timeline.
Hang on, something's happening.
Oh no.
The drones have come a-knocking. I told you, they're coming for you, man. Later, douche. Toot.
I think you just had a flip-off malfunction there.
Is that what that's supposed to be? Oh, I see. I get it.
Shit. Toot.
That's better.
What is happening? Roxy plays Abscond.
Ghost punch. Ghost punch. Nice abscond.
Go. Back to the place with all these people.
Alright, these guys. Not out of the frying pan yet.
Run again.
Last scamper. Everyone out of the goddamn way. You got a lap full of cats, a skirt full of scamper, and a head full of vodka. Hide. Phew. For the time being, it seems you're safe from punky-looking fish aliens and cat-hungry chest bandits. But now what? I guess we'll find out next time.
Hope you enjoyed. Jeez, this episode was kind of crazy. Dirk's getting abducted. There's another troll. And another troll? Pretty sure the two things on the computer are still trolls. I mean, they know about trolls, but that could just be because they're historians, so I really don't know. No, because the one that hates the history also has a typing quirk, right? And that's a troll thing specifically, right? I don't know. I don't know. My only thought is they could be exiles, because they're acting kind of like exiles. And they're just like a different kind of exile because something they do in this session is different. But I don't know. Anyway. Roxy with the scarf. Looking good. There's 2 more trolls in this episode. Great. Just what I needed. More trolls. Look, I'm going to be honest. they're the ancestors of trolls we already know, I think. But no, that doesn't make sense again, because that can't be Fefri's ancestor. I don't know. Anyway, they're related, clearly, to trolls that we know, so I'm just probably going to give them the same voice, but a little different. And I hope that's okay, because that's literally exactly what I mostly did with this.
Other than Roxy kind of got her own voice. But I guess that's okay, because she's kind of the opposite of Rose in a little bit of ways, you know? She's, like, outgoing when Rose was, like, the opposite of that.
But yeah, what did I rank everybody last time? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know how I ranked them, but I think Roxy's still at the top. I honestly think because it's been so long since Jake has done anything. And Jake was funny in this episode, but he's, you know... It's been so long since he's had any screen time. I think the ranking now has to go Roxy, Dirk, Jake, Jane. And I hate to say that, but I don't know. Jane's just like... too normal. And I know her life is like literally not normal. She is trying to... like, people are trying to assassinate her all the time, apparently. But everybody else is like a fun twist on what we already saw with the beta kids. Jane is just basically another beta kid. You know what I mean? Like, there's some funnier tech to it. But she could just be Jade. And it'd be like the same thing, you know? Like a kind of a weird girl that's got some funny tech. I don't know. I love that Roxy just has an army of cats in her basement, and a bunch of exiles showed up there and have been hunting them for sport. That's just so weird in a great way. And Dirk, I don't really know what's turned my opinion around on Dirk so fast. It might just be all of you guys singing his praises in the comments, but I don't think so, because some of you guys like characters I just don't like. And that's fair. That's fine. Like, there are people who are like, Equius and Eridan aren't that bad. And I'm like, yeah, okay. You can like them if you wish. But yeah, I don't know. He's just had a lot... we got a lot of focus on him, and he's still, like, really a weirdo. But I do think his pining for Jake might have actually helped us somewhat. Because, you know, it's a factor of humanity that he didn't have before for him, like, overthinking everything about it. It's something, you know? Gives him a little bit more depth than just,
yeah, I'm kind of the coolest guy ever, and deal with it. Also, weird guy as well.
I don't know. I think Jake's setting is still the most interesting. But we haven't really explored it, have we? It's kind of weird. I get the feeling that, like, the Roxy and Dirk segments were so much more... I guess because we already had Jane and Jake set up already for them to bounce off of. But they were so much more in-depth than the Jake and Jane sections, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if that's true. It just feels that way, at least from a character standpoint. Maybe we didn't learn as much about their, like, houses or anything like that, but, like, I could go either way on that. I don't really care, because they're just a place, you know, that we're going to be sitting in. Again, Jake's outside is cool, but, like, his house, his room with the movie posters, like, sure, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, I have to come up with a question, and I've been trying to think of a good one while I was rambling there. But I don't really got one. I don't know. What am I supposed to say? If a robot blew itself up behind you, what would you do? If your best bro wanted to confess his feelings to you, what would you do? Like, what? I don't know. I don't think I even really talked about it while it was happening, but I do think Jane stepping on both of her feet while trying to confess her feelings for Jake is very funny. That is a quintessential teenage experience, of course.
Do you like me?
No, I mean, why did I say that? You're so used to denying it. It just comes out. No, wait, no. Poor Roxy. She's just been bumping her head against this door the whole time I've been talking. Not really, but that's what it kind of looks like. Okay, here's a good question. No, I've already asked that one. That was like so long ago. I was gonna say, like, if someone could tell you your future, even if it was guaranteed, like the trolls can, would you want them to? But I've definitely said something like that before, at least once. I don't know. Would you rather... This is a stupid one. Would you rather face the horde of hungry chess bandits or the punky-looking fish alien? And I think the answer is pretty obvious, because at least with the chess bandits, they're basically just normal people. There's a lot of them, but like, at least they're just normal people. And you kind of got an area where you can run and hide and try to survive that way. But with the freaky fish guy, you are in an empty space. They have a weapon and troll powers, probably. So that's not great. But there's only one. It's like 100 duck-sized horses versus one horse-sized duck, you know? It's basically what this question is. So enjoy it. Thanks for watching. God, this was supposed to be... I spent like 20 minutes rambling. That's Homestuck.